What's up, guys? So look, I'm not doing the intro anymore. It's kind of pointless. Because I'm pretty sure most of you guys know who I am. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter anymore what I say. That you guys already know who I really am. What's my real name, you know. But, okay, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I look high as shit. I'm not. I'm just tired. But anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a story. The craziest girlfriend I've ever had. And I mean, like, I wish I had my friends here, because, like, they'll vouch for me that this chick was crazy. Okay. And so, I've had, over my life, seven girlfriends over my life. I've had, and this is in order. This is how well my memory is. Oh, that didn't sound right. But anyway, there was Haley, then it was Autumn, then it was Avery, then I moved to Florida. Then I had Lauren, Alicia, Callie, Sabrina. Now, the only crazy ones are here in Florida. And there's 3 of them, actually. But the craziest one was Lauren. She was by far nuts, beyond all compare. But I'll get into the details of the other ones too. So basically Lauren was a complete control freak. And I mean, when I tell you she was a control freak, I mean everything had to be her way, and if it wasn't her way, then there was going to be an issue. Mind you, I had just moved from California, so I wasn't really looking for anything. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, I mean, shoot, you want to date, then okay. But, I started dating her. I dated her for about a month. She was just super controlling, and it wasn't that. That's not what made her crazy. What made her crazy is that every day, I have to go to school an hour early. An hour earlier. So at Middle High, school started at 8:30. I had to get there at 7. So she made me get there an hour and a half early to an hour early. Just to see her for like 30 minutes. And then she'd go and do whatever. But, you know, that wasn't really my thing. But it wasn't a problem, because after she had left, I would just go hang out with my friends for an hour and that'd be good, you know. But, oh my god. Getting there was a pain in the ass. Anyway. That's one thing that made it crazy. 2, I wasn't allowed near my friends. So we had this little spot at Mel, and around the cafeteria area. So there's this big stone wall area next to a bunch of benches. It's like right in the center of the school. And I wouldn't be allowed to go around there. Not 100% sure why I wasn't, but she just said, no, you're not allowed to go around there. I had no issue with it at the time, because I was really... I had a problem with it. It was fun to hang out with her, I guess, at the time. But, you know, I would have my friends come to see me wherever I was sitting. And this is one thing that pissed me off. I couldn't listen to my music around her. It had to be like her type of music. My best friend Xander was not allowed around. I had to forcefully talk to her. I'm not a beater, I don't hit women, I'm a good, respectful person, but I just had to be like, look, he's got to be allowed around here, because I can't constantly just be here alone without one of my friends. So he would come and hang out there. This is what made her especially crazy. One of my friends, Colin, she knew about him. He's a bit of a druggie, I'll admit that. He got expelled recently, but so he came over to say hi and, you know, talk to Xander and talk to me. But no, she gets up, points away, and says, "Get out of here. We don't want you here." And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He looks at me and is like, "Dude, do something." And I was like, I don't know what to do. You know, you can't expect me to do that. But I mean, him and Xander walked off, and I was like, yo, that was uncool. She was like, "I don't like him." And I was like, "I don't care. He's my friend. You got to deal with him." And she was like, "No, I'm not gonna deal with him." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." But we got past all that. Okay. Next girlfriend. Callie George. I don't know what to say about her. Other than, let me think here. What would I say? It doesn't sound really, really, really messed up. Two things to describe her: sex freak, band geek. She was a very, very sexual person. Like, it was a constant thing that she wanted to do, and I was just like, I'm not about it. You know, I was in the mode where I just needed to get into a relationship and just, you know, try and figure out where I belong. But band geek, oh my god. Band is like the only thing she ever talked about. She never talks about anything other than band. And then I would be like, "Yo, can you stop talking for a minute about band?" And she would like, "Why? You always talk about baseball. You always talk about martial arts." And I was like, "Nah, I really don't. I don't like expressing my, you know, personal stuff. Like, yeah, I'm a martial artist. Yeah, I was a baseball player, but I don't ever like just go on and on like, oh my god, I'm going to a martial arts tournament to see who fucking wins." No, it's not who I am. Like, I go to baseball games when I just want to be there, when I want to get away, when I have the money. But okay. Time to get serious here. Fourth girlfriend here in Florida. Sabrina Gonzalez. Everyone called her Savvy. I dated her for 3 months.
Okay.
She was a lot like Lauren, I'll admit that. She was super controlling. She wouldn't let me get a word in. She was her way or the highway. She made me work for everything. Like, to do anything with her. Like, to kiss her, I had to wait like 4 days. That I paid for. Yeah, it was just. It wasn't a good move. It was not the move. Chief said that's not it, and I still went for it. But I mean, she was cool, you know, she was laid back, she cared. It was a good relationship. But she did something that really ticked me over. And mind you, this is not the first time she had done it. See, one of her friends is also my friend. You remember Colin, the kid that I mentioned earlier, was her friend and mine, but I had known him for longer. So mind you, they text back and forth all the time. When she didn't get what she wanted, or she didn't get the answer that she wanted, she would text him and like basically throw my name in the dirt, make me a terrible human being. You know, it would just be a totally mess situation. But she's done it like she did it twice beforehand, and she thought I didn't find out, but I did. then we were hanging out at Xander's guitar teacher's house. Shout out to Dave, just the homie. But we were hanging out at his house, and she texts me, and I was asking her, hey, are you okay? You haven't talked to me all day. I understand, if you wanted me to text first, I'm sorry that I didn't. I've been busy, but are you okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm fine. And as a guy, we all know, yeah, I'm fine is a complete BS answer. So you're like, are you sure? Really? Are you sure? Do you want to talk about it? She says, no, I'm fine. And I was like, alright, if you don't want to tell me, fine. So I just said, okay. All I texted her was okay. Not the O and the K, not just the K. I literally spelled out okay, A-Y. Okay. Then she texts Colin. And I peer over his shoulder. And I see, and I know I was wondering who he was texting because he's been texting him for like 20 minutes. I look over, there's a picture of the text that she had just sent me on his phone. Let me make sure there's no one texting me. Okay, so there's a picture, like right here, of my text. And then her saying he only uses me for my looks and my body and for bragging rights. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and then I texted her and I was like, are you kidding? You would throw my name in the dirt like that after everything I did, after everything I've been doing? Really? You would just, go and throw my name in the dirt as if I'm using you? No. I didn't like that, so I texted her and I was like, yeah, we're done. We're done. That's all I told her. I was just like, we're done. And then, she called me. We went through this whole thing. My buddy Owen was a jackass during that conversation. That whole time he was doing some stupid stuff, bro, and then all of a sudden I look over and he goes, bitch, and I was like, oh my god. I had to literally put the phone so far away from my face with the microphone facing out, and I was like, your dumbass is gonna get me in trouble. But we broke up. Then she moved on to my best friend, Xander. Yeah, Xander. She just said, "Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and date this kid." And it's funny though because Xander was like, "Yeah, bro, we were talking while you were dating, before you were dating, and after now. So guess what? She's mine now." And I was like, "Okay." I was mad. Not gonna lie, I was pissed off. I made a mistake. I'll admit, I was gonna break his jaw. I was gonna knock him. I was gonna hit him as hard as I could in the face. And like a week goes by. They dated for 8 days, exactly 8 days. And they dated for 8 days. But during that 8 days, Sabrina was talking to me, while I was trying to talk to Emma, this girl that I was trying to get with, but it's now kind of a sketchy situation. It doesn't make me feel good. But she was talking to me while I was trying to get with Emma. So Xander took that as, oh hey man, he wants to get back with her, I'm gonna go ahead and say some shit. So he said some stuff, words were exchanged. Then I come over during lunch to sit down, and he's over there just giving me the bird for no reason. And I was like, wow, well, what do you have to say? And mind you, I said some pretty low things. I trashed him. Like, if it was a roast, the dude would be crying. Like, the dude almost cried. Everyone saw it. Mind you, my buddy Andrew was not helping at all. He was in the back like, pussy, are you gonna cry? And I was like, Andrew, you're not helping. And he was just laughing. And I was like, okay, whatever. But then I remembered they had beef, so he would do anything to just piss him off. But anyway, so words were exchanged at lunch. words were exchanged. She was always hanging out around me, and I just didn't know what to do. So I was trying to get with Emma, and then she came out of nowhere, and it was just all back and forth between the two of them. But then I settled on Emma, and Emma kind of just said, no, I can't date you. And I was kind of like, oh, great. But I mean, Sabrina and Lauren were the two craziest that I've ever had. Alicia was fine. Alicia was kind of like, she was kind of crazy, but it wasn't like a mentally insane crazy. It was like just it was like good crazy. Like, you know, you like, oh dude, that was crazy. You know, that kind of crazy. You know, she was a good person overall. She cared. Her dad didn't really like that she was dating me, but I mean, he liked me in some way. Sabrina is now no longer allowed around our friend group because of what she did. And she thinks that I don't know that she's been talking trash about me at school to people. And that's why Emma's not dating me, is because she trash talked me while she was at school. And she thinks I don't know that. But I do. I know what you've been doing. I know what everyone's been saying about me. I know all about it. It's not a little surprise to me all of a sudden. Like, oh, they're talking trash. No, I knew. And it's, messed up that people think of me as some just, messed up kid who's got, messed up mental problems and anger issues. And I was like, you know what, you guys can think whatever you want of me. At this point, I don't really care, because, I'm getting solutions for my anger, my anxiety, my depression, all of that. I'm getting therapy for, which is good. But yeah, this piece of hair what else can I talk about? Xander, Malachi, and I, actually everyone in the friend group, absolutely loathes Sabrina. Because everyone knows that it was actually her fault that everything kind of went down. Because I got put into the wrong for no reason. I got put as the bad guy for no reason. Which is, a normal occurrence sometimes, but that time it was unneeded. But she's not allowed in the friend group. Nobody likes her anymore. Like my buddy Jacob and his girlfriend, they don't talk anymore. Yeah. Oh, here's a funny story for you. So Phoebe likes to talk sometimes. I'll admit that. She likes to run her mouth. And she talked a lot of trash about Sabrina and how this whole thing could have been avoided, how I could have stayed in school if she just backed off, if she stayed away. But then it's ironic that she does this. She writes a note, gives it to her boyfriend, to Phoebe's boyfriend. He has to give it to Phoebe. The note states, if you want to talk trash, tell it to my face. And I find that ironic that she gave it to her in a note that she couldn't even face her. Because if she said that to her face, she knows what'll happen. Phoebe would rain hell on Sabrina. She would probably get knocked on her fat ass. But yeah, everyone calls her thought now. And she's just kind of not allowed around anywhere near our friend group. But thank you guys for watching.
Definition.
It was fun. Just talking, getting stuff out of here. And I have a lot more stories now that I'm out of school, and I'm gonna be doing this more often because I don't have a lot of free time. I only have to go to school for like 4.5 hours every week, or every day for a week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a lot of free time to be doing this more. I'm not really gonna be putting a lot of gameplays out there because I mean, I like doing gameplays, I like doing that kind of stuff, but it's such a hassle to edit, to play, and you know, have it look good. That's why I don't play Fortnite anymore. I play Halo and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. It was fun to have you here to, you know, talk to. See you guys in the next video. Peace.